Hello student. Today I want to talk about film and photography history, the beginning. My name is Manoj Prabhakar, Assistant Professor, School of Mass Communication, Department of Visual Communication, Wales Institute of Science, Technology and Advanced Studies. Three ways to look at film history. One is art, second one is business, third one is technology. Inventors. The early film is a result of inventors, not artists. Prestigiance of vision. The ability of brain to retain an image a split second longer than the eye actually sees. If we see 16 individual image in rapid successions, the brain connects them to make a fluid sequence of a movement. Toy makers. Toy makers used this theory to create handheld machines that were the basis of film development. Zoetrope. Circular drum with split allows movement in darkness, create illusions of movements. The zoetrope is innovated by 1834 Williams Horner. Experimentations was going on in many countries at the same time. France, Germany, England and US all claim to have invented the movies. Photography. Had to have photography before motion pictures. Importance dates. Dargis self-portrait 1816. Naspers Nepsi made first photography images. 1839 Louis Daguerre creates clear sharp image on silver copper plate. Its record 15 minutes exposure time. 1841 only 3 minutes needed for exposure. Edward Muybridge. Edward Muybridge 1872 set up 12 cameras along a track, tied strings to the shutter which were tripped as the horse ran down the track. Created movement with photography. Edna Julius Mary 1882 invents photography gun. Lens in the missile, paper in the chamber. Pull trigger and have 12 repeat exposure. George Eastman and Edison makes movie. 1884 developed celluloid film. Originally creates for the still camera, it made motion capture picture possible. Flexible and allows light to pass through. Fritz Ausnes. 1889 William Dixon working for Thomas Edison being using celluloid film. The Fritz Ausnes is the first American movie. Motion capture photography solved. Filmmakers now had to find a way to show their images. Kinetoscope. October 1889 Dixon shows Edison projection with sound. Quality is poor. Edison opts for silent individual showing of film. Invents kinetoscope 1889. Kinetoscope was set up in parlors. You could see dancing, jungling, cloning, wonders of the world. A few reenactments. No story act. Thomas Alva Edison. Despite Edison's short-sightedness in the mass projection, he did leave as mark on motion capture. He contributed portrait holes on film. Black Maria, first movie studio. Camera could only move forward and backward. Proof opened to allow sunlight in. Building rotated to catch sun rays. Camera used electricity. Auguste and Louis Lumiere. Louis Lumiere, world successful camera person, is a father of cinematographer. There was no moving images during at the time. A movie was less than 1 minute long. A film is Workers Leaving Factory 1895. Arrival of the train at the station 1895. George Méliès. Méliès invented the recording of the performance. The actions and short sizes, durations was not varied for impact. Minimal editing was being used and the length of films grew to that of 14 minutes. Film, A Trip to the Moon, 1902. Edwin S. Porter, considered as a purposeful editor, discovered that the shot was the basic building block of film. The film The Great Train Robbery, 1963. Life of an American Fireman. D.W. Griffith. Griffith, considered as a father of editor, they explored and established various editing techniques of classic cinema that are still used today. Contributions: full range of dramatic structure, parallel editing, match cutting, flashback, used intertitle to replace dialogue. The film is The Birth of Nation, 1915, Intolerance, 1916. These are the few of the contributions from America. The history now goes back to Europe. Thank you. Happy learning.